What is up, folks? Welcome back to another video. Got the old Blue Betty bass boat in the mix, and we are at the boat launch by the Chattahoochee River doing some fishing today. Now, you may be able to tell by my attire that it is freezing cold out, okay? You guys have seen the cold front that blew through the south, well, blew through the whole country, but it really hit the southeast kind of hard because we're not used to this kind of stuff. The conditions are pretty brutal today, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's freezing cold. The wind is just ripping, which really sucks because I was gonna go to the lake today and fish Lake Eufaula. I've been having some pretty decent luck out there lately. I'm kind of figuring out the lake again, but when the wind's ripping like 20, 25 miles an hour on a lake, you don't want to be in a bass boat anyways, but then throw on top of it like freezing cold conditions, and now you've got yourself a dangerous recipe that could kill you, like, you know, no kidding. So I decided to go to the river instead. In fact, that's why I'm filming my intro out here at the boat ramp. That is completely empty, by the way. There's not one soul out here stupid enough to be out here fishing, probably for good reason. I decided to film the intro over here because the wind is probably ripping out on the water, so you guys may not be able to hear me that good. So yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing about fishing an area when there's no fishermen out. It could mean one of two things. One, everybody else is like, hey, the weather sucks, the bass aren't gonna bite, screw this, we're not gonna go fishing. Okay, that might be true. But on the other hand, that means there's no fishing pressure right now. So that could give the one person who decides to go out a little bit of an advantage, and maybe we can catch some fish. I don't know, at least that's what I'm telling myself right now. But let me show you guys kind of some of the ammo we got going on today. I got a couple rods down here, just like a, you know, like a weightless finesse worm rig. I got a buzz bait still tied on. Probably won't come into play much in the river, but I always like to keep one of those tied on this time of year, excuse me. But these three bad boys right here is really what's gonna be put in the work, I think, today. So we got the Grande, the big square bill right there. Kind of a neon looking color because it rained recently, and with the wind, the water could be a little dirty. Got a little deep diver right there, little Recon, 8 to 12 footer. So what I'm trying to do here, I've got the square bill that covers like 3 to 7 foot range. And then I've got this bad boy that hits the 8 to 12 foot range. So I can really hit medium and deeper levels of the water column where I think the fish might be. Now on this bad boy right here on the muscle rod, we got the real G. Wha-bam, the A-rig, baby, the umbrella rig, whatever you want to call that thing. But that thing has been catching some good fish for me lately. And I heard from a buddy of mine that the A-rig really slays it in river systems and stuff in Alabama. So I've never thrown it in river systems. So I'm really eager to do that today. Yeah, the goal is, as usual, to catch as many bass as we can, or to catch a big bass, or just to not die and have a good time. So you guys want to see more lake fishing, or not lake fishing, but like, you know, boat fishing, not pond fishing, and you've made that very clear in the comment section. So this is just me kind of making an effort to make sure we're doing that as much as you guys want to see. So if you enjoy these types of videos, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. That way when I see a bunch more likes on a certain kind of video, I know to start doing more of those. So yeah, there's no more talking that need to be done. Need to get the old boat in the water. I'm by myself today, obviously no badge, so have to do it by myself, but that's okay. Next time I see you guys, we'll be fishing. Oh my gosh, that was so freaking cold. It's only like a less than a 5-minute run from the boat ramp to the dam area, which you guys will recognize. We've been here many times. But God, that drive is tough. Fun news too, when you idle, like going into the wind and the current coming off of this power plant and dam, idling, you still go backwards. So I'm actually gonna start fishing kind of a new area. Not new, but like an area that I don't typically fish by the dam. And maybe we could pick off a giant hybrid or something to start the morning. That would actually be dope. I always want largies or even spotted bass, but if I could pick off a huge hybrid kind of on accident, that would be freaking amazing. The real issue today, I mean, there's going to be a lot of issues, but the real issue is going to be boat positioning. Just working with and against this wind to try and keep my boat where I want it to be. And it's going to be extremely difficult because of, I mean, obviously the wind. Like right now, I decided the best option for this first little area was to kind of beach myself and let the wind just kind of push me up against this bank and fish all this real heavy current right here. See if we can maybe pick up, like I was saying, a hybrid, or I mean, I've hooked into a couple really nice largemouth bass in this exact area. So there's really nothing's really off the table right here. That's a fish. Gosh, that feels massive. Oh my gosh. That could be a giant hybrid, or if it's a largemouth, it's a big one. Golly, hammered the snot out of it. Oh my gosh, what is it? Oh, it's a big largie. Okay. No, it is a hybrid. Come on, buddy. Get in the boat with your giant hybrid self. Look at you. Doing big boy hybrid things. The size of that freaking fish next to my foot, boys. Dude, they hammer lures so much differently than other bass do. That's freaking crazy. Don't you do that to me. Hey, 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 hey. Look at that beauty right there. Wish I had a big camera and I could actually take like a picture with it or something. That's a freaking cool way to start your day. Wow. Dude, I thought it was a largie when it came out. I just saw like the darkness of its back. Wow, that water is so much warmer than the air. It's crazy. Anyways, I saw the back of it. It was really dark, so I thought maybe it was like a 4 or 5 pound largemouth for a second. That's a heck of a way to start your morning right there. That's really what I was hoping for too. I was hoping that because of these rotten conditions that there would just be nobody out here. But I've had some of the best fishing days of my life on days when nobody else would venture outside and I was the only one fishing. Oh, that's a snag. I knew there was a snag back here. I remembered there being a snag, but I couldn't quite remember where it was. Well, I do not want to lose this Alabama rig. So what's going to be the best way to do this? To unbeach myself. Oh gosh. Oh, broke my leg. Oh. There we go. We got her off. Well, while we're floating, I guess I could go ahead and try to hit this little area off this, it's kind of like a little bluff situation right here. That's a fish. Oh my gosh, it feels good. Come on, be a largemouth. God, if it is, it's a freaking donkey. God, it's drag slipping. Might be another big hybrid, but maybe it's a big largemouth bass. Come on, be a big bass. Oh, it is another hybrid. Who cares? They're still fun, man. They fight like freaking crazy. Oh, oh, no. Look at that freaking donkey right there. Holy shit. That thing is a heck of a lot bigger than the last one. Let me put the old spot locky down because this just might turn into just a giant freaking hybrid day, which I'd be okay with. Oh my gosh, look at that freaking pig. Look how fat that fish is. Oh my gosh. What a freaking tank. A tanker. All right, buddy, I'm gonna let you go. You guys are really cool fish, I will tell you that. You're freaking hard fighters and you're amazing. And you smoke Alabama rigs, which, I mean, here's the thing. The Alabama rig's kind of an intimidating rig. I was thinking about it earlier. About, you know, a lot of people probably don't throw these things. I mean, some people do, sure. Hardcore anglers like us, but your casual bass fisherman, or even maybe casual hybrid fisherman's probably not throwing this kind of thing. It's because you kind of need some special gear, you know. You need some really heavy straight braid. You need a big, heavy, long, heavy rod, which the Guggen muscle rod's perfect for that. It's kind of daunting, you know. I mean, it's you got to get all the pieces of the umbrella rig and rig it all together. But holy moly, catching fish like that. Oh my gosh, this has been an epic day. I mean, that's my PB hybrid. Like, I think the first one was probably my PB hybrid, but now that one just smashed it. I wish I could have got a weight on it, but of course I'm a YouTube fisherman, so I don't have a scale in the boat. If we could just get the largies, if we could just get the freaking big largies like that size, interested in the old A-rig. I mean, you know they got to be out here. It's just they may not be fighting in the current as much as these hybrids like to do, which is probably why I'm catching hybrids, because I'm fishing the current. But I mean, geez, I fished everywhere for the largemouth. Man, I could catch a few more of those. I mean, those things are, gosh, they're a freaking blast to catch. There's another one, or another fish. God, he is running. Oh my God, he's running like crazy. Jeez, did you guys see how the line just ran? It's another hybrid? Gotta be the way he's fighting. Got another big one. This is insane. I don't even know if he's bigger or smaller than the last one, but oh my gosh, he is, maybe. Jesus, oh, it came right out. No, 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 no. Oh my God, what a freaking fish. Oh my gosh. Look at these freaking tanks, dude. Holy sh. Oh my God, these things are freaking huge. Guys, why didn't anybody tell me that catching these freaking monstrosities was so much fun? Gosh, I wish I had a scale, because I mean, you guys tell me, look at this thing. That's what, an 8 pound, maybe more, freaking hybrid? This is nuts. Get out of here, man. Oh yeah, splash my camera. What a freaking man. Oh yeah, he got my lens. Nice. I think I might be in love with a new kind of fishing. This is freaking insane. I mean, everything about this is just nuts. Okay, well, you're gonna have to get in the comment section, guys, and let me know which one of those last two was bigger. And I think the last one may have been a touch longer. That one was just a freaking unit. He was just built like a stuck pig. That was by far my favorite bite, even if that wasn't the biggest one. That was my favorite bite, because that was a normal bass bite right there. Oh, he hit the middle one too. I didn't even notice which one he was on. He hit the middle one. He was a aggressive boy. This Alabama rig has been bent to hell and back. So that was my favorite bite, because it was like a largemouth bite. You got this little overhanging tree right here, a little bit of shallow water, but it gets really steep and it goes down to like 12 feet right here. So a nice steep bank like this. And made a cast kind of like parallel like that, you know, right underneath that tree, and he hit it right away. And then he swam out so hard and so fast. It just reminded me of like a, you know, like a medium-sized largemouth bass, or just a fish that just goes crazy when you first hook it. But then I knew immediately that it was another hybrid, because it was just, bass just don't, largemouth bass don't act like that. They just don't, they don't do that. So wow, I've discovered not only a place to come and catch just monster hybrids, and if we really like put a couple anglers in this boat that knew what they were doing and get a couple A-rigs rigged up, we could just catch tens, you know what I mean? Holy smokes. I tell you one thing, you know, I don't like to talk about a product in every single video, but you know what, this freaking Guggen muscle rod, the Guggen green muscle rod, I have boat flipped 3 of these monsters today, and this rod has had zero problem boat flipping them. So yeah, that's just something to take note of. Another one, much smaller, whatever it is, hybrid. Where'd you come from, dude? Come on, you're wasting my time, guy. I appreciate the bite, but come on. Dude, he freaking hammered that swim bait. He was not playing around, was he? Thanks, buddy, but man, we've been catching every relative in your family today. We caught your grandma, your mama, and your daddy today, but you, my friend, good for you. You're not gonna let the fam eat and you just sit at home doing nothing. Well, now we've just got them fixed out now. Now I've got them cornered. I know exactly where they are. This little stretch that I found where the water, the water depth, the temp, the contour, everything just looked really good. Little did I know this was just going to be hybrid bass central. I had no idea. Another one. Oh man, I just had another one. Ooh. These things hit like a ton of freaking bricks. When they hit, like there's no doubting at all that you have just been mashed by a big, strong, powerful fish. They just hit so gosh darn hard. I don't know what happened on that one, but I'm so impressed by these fish. God, I mean, just rocking the rod out of your hand. Wild stuff. Come on, come back for it, buddy. You can do better than that. Oh, another one. Oh, that's a largemouth. That's a largie. That's what we're looking for right there, baby. Okay, I see you, guy. My guy got 2 hooks in him somehow. Frick me. You know, well, you want to know why we love largemouth so much? Because those hybrids are great, but this guy hit freaking 2. He hit 2 of those things, or somehow had 2 in his mouth. Buddy, you might be coming home with me. Yeah, I think Big Poppy here is going into the live well until I decide if I'm going to keep him or not. Well, I think it's safe to say we found him, boys. Like the last 3 bites have come in like a little area right here. I mean, it's almost like a current break. It goes from like, you know, nothing to like 8 feet. There's a ton of bait on the graph. I knew there had to be largemouth here too. This couldn't just be a hybrid area, you know? I mean, I'm sure hybrids are very dominant species, but I mean, the largemouth have to be around too. They got to be trying to feed on this bait fish. I will say though, as much as I love largies, oh, there's another fish. What do we got? Small largie. Gosh, this is freaking amazing. This is a lesson out there for all you guys who think you're smart like me. When you catch a fish right off the bat, a nice fish on a lure, don't just put that lure down. Keep throwing it. Oh, I got his back fin. That's good. Yeah, what I was saying about largemouth is, although we love them, they don't hit anything like those ton of brick hits that the hybrids hit you with. I think I've just come across a school of everything. Like, I think there's hybrids right here off this little point. There's tons of bait fish. There's largies. I think we've just stumbled upon the holy mother lode of bass species, and they are fired up chasing A-rigs, which is just dope. Just got knocked again. I just got knocked again. Oh, I got hit again. Oh, come on. That's got to be a hybrid. He's fighting like insane. Oh, he came off. Son of a biscuit. I got hit like 3 times on that cast. This is insane. Oh my God, this is crazy. Then that was a hybrid. I mean, he was running like crazy, but I'd love to catch just a monster largemouth. That would just be the cherry on top of this day. And you know they're out here. I just can't weed through. The dang hybrids are freaking so aggressive. I can't get to my largie buddies. My confidence is so high right now. I feel like every cast is just like in front of a 8-pounder's face, whether it's a hybrid or a largie. I don't even know or care, but this area just seems to be loaded with fish, and every cast is just like, which one's going to be the next Mondo? Oh my gosh, I mean, these are fish underneath me, guys. We are surrounded by big stinking fish. I do mean surrounded. About to spot lock down and see if we can pick some of these off that we're just like trolling right over the top of. This is nuts. I mean, there was 100% a school of fish. We just went right over it, and they looked big. I guess it's a school of hybrids. This is insane. I don't even know what to say about this. This is crazy. There's another one. Got him that time. Oh gosh. Largie maybe? Yep. Look at this one. Look at 3.5, 4-pounder. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, he's a 3. He's a 3 and some change. He's not huge. He's coming home. He's coming home. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, let's get ourselves together here. I am just tickled pink right now. Not another angler on the river. Not one. And look at us. Look what we're doing out here. Freezing cold. Tough conditions. Although I will say I did find this part of the river is so much calmer than where we started. So this is kind of helping. You still, I mean, you want some wind, which we got a little bit, but you don't want so much where you can't fish. Oh my gosh. How many more 3-4 pound bass, largemouth bass, are down here in this little hole? Just hammering bait fish, just knocking them dead. Another one. God, it feels so good. I cannot believe it. That's got to be a hybrid, or it's a 10-pound largemouth. Golly. He's not fighting that much on the way up. God, please be a giant largemouth. I think it's a hybrid. Yeah, it's a hybrid. I mean, they just hit the bait differently, you know? I mean, they hit the bait like a madman. Largemouth just don't hit the bait like that. All right, buddy. I know. You got 18 hooks in you, my guy. All right, another pretty good one. Not a huge one, but a nice one. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is just ridiculous, guys. I'm gonna this Alabama rig is gonna break before I stop getting bites. I've had to bend it back into place so many times. I'm shocked that it hasn't broken yet. Speaking of A-rigs, how about old Guggen? We need to make our own A-rig just so I can fish this area a few times a year. All right, kids, there may be water on the lens. There may not be. I don't really care. So here's what happened. So my GoPro died, and I started thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? I could sit out here. I could probably could have worked my way back over that point like a million times. Probably could have caught as many big hybrids as we wanted to. Could have even caught a couple more largemouth bass to bring home. But you know what? Not going to be selfish. Had an incredible day of fishing. Just add this to the list of days where it's been disgusting conditions, but I went out anyways, whether it was in a boat or a kayak, and just hammered them. And so I couldn't be happier with today. Caught a new PB hybrid. Caught like a 2-pounder and a 3.5-pound largemouth for the pond that I'm going to take home. And golly, got to throw the Alabama rig all day and catch fish on the A-rig all freaking day. This will not be the last time we come out to the river and throw A-rigs, I can tell you that. It's ingrained in my mind as probably maybe the fish's favorite lure out here. So I'm so glad whoever told me to bring that to the river, I can't even remember who it was, or I will, so I would give them credit, but somebody told me to take an A-rig to the river. So whoever that was, thank you so much for telling me that. But yeah, I do need y'all's help though. I need to know, which one of those hybrids was the biggest, the second or the third, or whatever, you know, the first, whatever. And how big was my biggest hybrid today, because I have no idea how to judge the size of hybrids. So I really don't know. So get in the comment section, help me out with that. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, and I know you did because you've watched the whole thing, smash the thumbs up button and let me know that you enjoyed it. Also, let me know if you enjoy these boat fishing videos, and I will continue to do them. Lastly, but not least, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the bell notification enabled. That way you guys do not miss an upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. This was a freaking amazing day. I'm out of here, folks. See ya.